Coach, thanks for joining us here.
You are listening to the Coach's Corner Show on KYNT, Yankton's home team. Now, let's get you caught up on Yankton High School athletics with KYNT Sports Director and the voice of the Bucks and Gazelles, Bryce Ladwig. You are listening to the Coach's Corner Show on KYNT, Yankton's home team. Now, let's get you caught up on Yankton High School athletics with KYNT Sports Director and the voice of the Bucks and Gazelles, Bryce Ladwig.
Start the new year with a new F-150 from Lewis & Clark Ford. I'm Brandon Tycro. During Ford's Make the Holidays Bright sales event, save up to $10,000 off a brand new 2023 F-150. And right now, we have the biggest selection of new F-150s we've had in years. $10,000 off, great on the lot selection. If that doesn't make your holidays bright, I'm not sure what will. Ford's Make the Holidays Bright sales event going on at Lewis & Clark Ford Lincoln, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
Something big is happening. Introducing Hy-Vee Perks. Now, Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like fuel savings. Plus, save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with Hy-Vee Perks prices like Tide. H Perks price, $9.97. And bananas. H Perks price, 39 cents a pound. Make the switch or sign up for Hy-Vee Perks and start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12 packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
You may have heard us say when you're shopping online, check things out before checkout. 1 in 4 people who reported losing money to fraud since 2021 said it started on social media. If you follow your favorite businesses on social media to get updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Wolfgram cuts in. Cross-court pass, Koletsky. Koletsky launches a three, left side. You can count it! Cameron Koletsky, big-time three. Drives the end line out to Potts. 4-3. You can count it. Landed Potts. Hits a big three for the Bucks. Now down low, Mason Johnson up with her left hand. One opportunity coming up for the Gazelles. What a way to get on the board. Blocked by Rugby. Rugby has the basketball. Sends it forward to Michael Moores. Moores to the corner. Drew Rankin. 4-3. You can count it. Drew Rankin buries it for Yankton.
You are listening to Yankton Basketball on KYNT, Yankton's home team. This broadcast is brought to you in part by
First Dakota National Bank, Hy-Vee, the UPS Store, Truxedo, First Chiropractic Centers, MT and RC Smith Insurance, FNBO, Vision Care Associates, Yankton Medical Clinic, Yankton Rexall.
Now, let's go live to KYNT Sports Director and the voice of Yankton Athletics, Bryce Ladwig.
And live from the Summit Activity Center, this is Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNTV. I'm Bryce Ladwig. It's Game 2 of the Yankton Bucks season, and the 0-1 Bucks are looking to enter the win column for the first time this season, but so is their opponent, the 0-1 Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. I'm in the Fairfield Inn and Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn and Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue, or by calling 605-653-2250. Special shout out to those at the KYNTV official watch party location, Ben's Brewing downtown. If it's on KYNTV, it's on at Ben's Brewing downtown. Visit bensbrewing.com/sports to see the upcoming games being shown downtown at Ben's Brewing. Both teams are coming off disappointing season openers versus their rivals Friday night, with the Warriors falling 61-32 to crosstown foe Sioux Falls Lincoln, and the Bucks falling to Harrisburg 55-40 right here at the Summit. The Bucks had a tough time battling Harrisburg in the second half, being out-rebounded 40-17 in the game, allowing 13 second-chance points and 40 points in the paint. Yankton was also only 8 of 15 at the line. That kind of became a problem near the end. Obviously, you always want as many points as you can get, and which may have hurt them in the latter portion. Harrisburg shot 71% in the paint in the game, just capitalizing on their size and physicality. Landon Potts led Yankton in scoring with 24 points, the majority of which came in the first half. And last time these two teams faced was in the state tournament. Last year in the opening round, the Yankton winning 58-51 to advance to the championship semifinals. Before that game, Sioux Falls Washington handed the Bucks one of their only 5 losses in the regular season. It's a Tuesday night clash at the Summit, and one team will leave with a 500 record. One will leave a little nervous early on in this 2023-24 season. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee was a helpful smile in every aisle. Yankton Bucks basketball. I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible, and that includes Buell's Cleaners. For rugs, uniforms, linens, and other cleaning services, go to Buell's in downtown Yankton. And the Fox Stop. For all your daily convenience and fuel needs, make a stop at the Fox Stop. And Yankton Computer Network Services. For your complete personal, business, and computer solutions, rely on Yankton Computer Network Services. Wishing the best of luck to Yankton Athletics this season. We'll take our first break, come back, and get into your standings review and talk a little bit more about this matchup we have here tonight at the Summit Activity Center. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show, Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT, KYNTV.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
Bring holiday cheer to seasonal parties with Sheboygan Summer Sausage, natural casing wieners, and cocktail smokies. Include some of your favorite sauces, crackers, and cheese, and you're giving the perfect holiday gift. Happy holidays from American Foods Group in Yankton.
The way it tastes is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
All under one roof. Your medical team at Yankton Medical Clinic includes 43 physicians in 18 specialties. All under one roof, they offer a full-service laboratory, imaging center, pharmacy, and ambulatory surgical center. All under one roof for your convenience for over 75 years. The physicians and staff at Yankton Medical Clinic wish you a healthy, happy holiday season. They are thankful for the support of their communities and look forward to serving you in the year ahead.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
There are a lot of rates out there, and it can be tough to find the right one. Well, let's make it easy. With FNBO's special offer CD of 5.5% APY for 3 or 7 months, you can earn more, save more, and do more. That's 5.5% annual percentage yield for 3 or 7 months, with a minimum deposit of $500 and an FNBO Premier checking account. Give your savings a great big boost with the Great Big Small Bank. FNBO, member FDIC.
Wherever you are in life, you've got plans. You need health insurance for today and for the future. You need Avera Health Plans. Coverage that connects you to community resources, fitness center incentives, and health coaching. You need a health plan that provides solutions for your business and for your family. Learn more at AveraHealthPlans.com. Avera Health Plans, moving health forward.
Have a craving for wings or delicious burgers or Pivo fries? Come sink your teeth into mouth-watering burgers and wings at Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. With a menu that's a flavor frenzy, there's something for every fan. A place to catch all of the sports action and enjoy $6 cheeseburgers and fries every Monday night. Grab your friends, bring your family, and head down to Checkers. Open every day of the week to satisfy you. Checkers Sports Bar and Grill on Walnut, just north of 4th Street in Yankton.
And welcome back to the Hy-Vee pregame show, Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT and KYNTV. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Jump into your standings review, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. It's Rhonda Westland State Farm. Girls AA basketball. Just a couple games under most teams' belts, maybe 3. And let's just start with from the bottom, work our way up. Of course, this is a way too early if the playoffs were to start today. But obviously, it's like game 3 of the season. But number 19 is Sturgis Brown. They haven't played a game yet. Douglas at 18. They're 0-2, 36.5 seed points. And all tied at 15 is Huron, Rapid City Central, and Sioux Falls Lincoln, 37.5 seed points. Pierre is in 14th, 38.5. Tied for 10th, Spearfish, Sioux Falls Roosevelt, Brookings, and Brandon Valley, 39 seed points. Yankton sitting alone at number 9, 39.3 seed points. All tied for 4th, Watertown, Sioux Falls, Washington, Sioux Falls, Jefferson, O'Gorman, and Mitchell with 41 seed points. Number 3, Rapid City Stevens, 2-1 record, 42.3 seed points. Aberdeen Central, number 2 with 44. And Harrisburg, the number 1 team in girls AA basketball, 47 seed points and a 1-1 record. Boys at AA. At 19, Sturgis, yet to record a game. 18, Rapid City Central, 36 seed points. 17, Douglas, 37. Yankton, Spearfish, Sioux Falls, Washington, Sioux Falls, Jefferson, Huron, Brookings, and Brandon Valley all tied at 10, 39 seed points. Tied at 8, Aberdeen Central and Pierre at 40. And all tied at number 2, Harrisburg, Mitchell, O'Gorman, Sioux Falls, Lincoln, Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, and Watertown at 41 seed points. The number 1 team in boys AA basketball, Rapid City Stevens, a 2-0 record, 47 seed points. Your media polls entering the week for girls AA. It was Sioux Falls Jefferson at number 5, O'Gorman at number 4, Mitchell number 3, Harrisburg number 2, and Sioux Falls Roosevelt number 1. That was actually the boys, rather. And then for the girls, Aberdeen Central number 5, Harrisburg number 4, Sioux Falls Jefferson 3, Sioux Falls Washington 2, and O'Gorman 1. All right, your pregame coach interview brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-body draft root beer available. It's on tap at Charlie's Pizza or in large cans at Yankton Hy-Vee. Here's my post-game interview with Coach Chris Haynes from the Harrisburg matchup on Friday. And we'll go ahead and play that for you today. He does preview, of course, Sioux Falls, Washington here tonight. It's always nice to replay those conversations. We'll go ahead and do that right now. Coach, thanks for joining us here tonight. Obviously a tough loss. Harrisburg, you mentioned it in our kind of pregame talk for the Coach's Corner last week, but they're on the short list for some of the favorites in the class, and they showed why tonight. It's a very talented team.
Yeah, Harrisburg's really good. Obviously, I think the Merman kid, if you gave out a AA preseason player of the year, he would have probably got it. I thought Carson did a really good job on him tonight. Stayed in front of him and made things tough on him. Obviously, Merman missed a couple shots that he probably thinks he's going to make most of the time. But, Carson got him out of rhythm a little bit, and our guys did a good job helping him out. So overall, though, opening Friday night, right, high school basketball. First of all, great crowd.
Yeah.
I thought we had a great student section, great crowd behind us. Harrisburg brought a great crowd down, and that's what high school basketball is supposed to be like on opening, right? And our guys came out, I thought, with a lot of energy. Really played hard in the first half. Landon, our one experience, most experience, got it going there in the first half. Got the crowd into it. We had a lot of energy. Got a 9-point lead. But then I really thought from there, Harrisburg's experience really showed out.
We mentioned the crowd. You have a lot of last year's Yankton Bucks in the crowd too. I saw. When did Drew Reichen get hair?
Right, yeah. Drew's got a little bit more hair and a little bit more muscle. I asked him if he can hit the ball out of the infield now.
There you go. But you mentioned Merman held to 11 points, and obviously that's something if I would tell you that pregame, you'd love that. Of course,
yeah.
Carson Ness did a great job on him, as you mentioned.
Yeah, and he got. I don't know what he got in the fourth quarter, but it seemed like he got a couple free throws and a basket late. So Carson, he did a great job on him. Carson's capable of doing that. He can be a really good defender for us all season. So. And that's what we're going to need out of him. And then, I thought obviously Landon had a great game. And then I thought we executed well offensively. We just didn't finish by putting the ball in the basket. And that's going to come with experience. A lot of those guys, Matthew and Carson going to the basket. And it's just different in the varsity game. Right? You're used to, okay, I got by my guy, I'm there, I can finish, and then all of a sudden that help gets there, and it's a little bit longer, a little bit more physical. You're not going to get those calls that are just bumps. So that kind of stuff. And those guys have got all the confidence in the world that as the season goes on, our guys will finish more of those plays.
This is a thing that you're used to with the Yankton Bucks squads of like the last however many years. Is size isn't always on Yankton size. This is another instance tonight. Seemed like Yankton got a little bit tired, a lot of second chance points for Harrisburg, but that's the experience coming through too.
Yeah, and that was the difference, I thought, especially in the second half when we were hanging around, and then when they were able to really break it open, it was the second chance points. And we told our guys afterwards in the locker room, I mean, there's no secret that they're bigger than us, but if you want to win, that can't be an excuse. And yeah, sometimes the ball is going to bounce, not going to bounce your way, and Harrisburg's going to get some of those, but I thought we gave up a few more than we should have. And so if you can take 3-4 more of those away that I thought we could have gotten those rebounds, that's 6-8 points, and if we finish a couple more plays, I mean, you're right there. So it's a starting point, no doubt about it. for this season. And again, we told our guys afterwards, if we play with that energy, with that effort, night in and night out for 20 games, sooner or later the scoreboard will start turning in our favor.
Well, quick turnaround. You know I use this for the Coach's Corner, so sorry to ask for a preview, but
No,
Sioux Falls,
you're good.
Washington, Tuesday, another tough team. The schedule, as you mentioned again prior in the season, doesn't get any easier.
No, they're really talented. We know that from obviously last year. They're a team that graduated a lot of seniors as well, but they had some underclassmen, one or two underclassmen start, and a couple that came off the bench, and then watching their JV and sophomore games last year. They're very talented. They're going to really guard the ball and pressure and use their quickness. So we're going to have to take care of the basketball on Tuesday night. But like we told our guys, if we come out and play with that energy and that effort and execute a little better on the offensive end, we should be in the game and give ourselves a chance.
Well, Coach, I'm excited for another season adventure with you. Always appreciate you coming up to talk to us, and we'll talk to you on Tuesday, all right?
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks a lot, Bryce.
All right, that was Coach Chris Haynes in our post-game coach interview after the Harrisburg loss. And Yankton, of course, looking to get on the winning column here tonight versus another really good Sioux Falls Washington team. Let's see if that can happen. Your key player of the game brought to you by Missouri River Associates. Looking for insurance agents that have the knowledge to point you in the right direction? Contact Missouri River Associates in Yankton. Carson Ness had one basket he had 24 points in the opening game, Carson Ness had one basket in the opening game, while Landon Potts had an incredible first half, hitting multiple threes and sparking the offense. Ness had a quieter game, but I look for that to change in short order, as Ness is an extremely talented point guard who may break out tonight, either offensively or in distribution. You heard Coach Chris Haynes talking about him a little bit in the pregame, the postgame, but using it as the pregame about Carson Ness's ability. We'll see that hopefully here tonight. Your vision of the game, that is brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. Rebounding is key for the Bucks. As I mentioned earlier, they were out-rebounded 40-17 in the Harrisburg game, and Harrisburg converted 13 second-chance points because of it. So Yankton isn't tall, but they won't have a growth spurt between now and the end of the season. But as Coach Chris Haynes said, the team doesn't look at that as an excuse. They want to win. So I'm looking for the Bucks to start getting creative as they did a season ago, maybe start tipping the ball while in the paint or finding better angles in the paint. And there is ways to make that happen. Let's see if the Bucks can execute in the rebounding game as well. Fans of the game, brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you are traveling to a home or away game, be sure to fuel up at Triple Time Rudy's, located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. Yankton, of course, a great crowd here tonight. I would expect nothing less. A lot of Yankton fans also up at Sioux Falls, Washington. The Yankton Gazelles facing the Sioux Falls, Washington Warriors on the road tonight. My favorite mirrored doubleheaders. I say that sarcastically. I absolutely despise mirrored doubleheaders. I don't care who hears me say that. But they are up in Sioux Falls, and we'll do our best to keep tabs on the Gazelles for you during the Yankton Bucks broadcast. But I do appreciate you stopping in. Officials of the game, brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the court. And for this matchup, it is Brad Coleman, Jeremy Grady, and Jim Johnston. Such thanks to our sportscaster partners. Without them, this broadcast would not be possible. That includes Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmans ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, wherever you like to go. Stockman's Motorsports is a proud supporter of all area athletes. And Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch on Broadway, or you can call 665-1222. And State Farm, Roy Wilcox. Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance is helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, they'll help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. That's Roy Wilcox State Farm, proud supporter of Yankton Athletics. And Sherco, a proud supporter of Yankton sports. When you need to be sure, make it Sherco. We'll take a 1-minute break, come back, and get you ready for the starting lineups and tip-off all around the corner here on KYNT, KYNTV.
Want to be known as a great gift giver this Christmas? JJ Benji's can make you look good. If you have a Yankton Bucks or Gazelles or Mount Marty Lancer fan to buy for, JJ Benji's has a great selection of fan gear in stock. T-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, stocking caps, clothing from infants to grandparents. This holiday season, remember for Yankton or Mount Marty gifts, it's JJ Benji's, 201 Pine Street, and businesses. Now's the time to order your company logo clothing for 2024.
My name is Jacob Foken. Running Songbird Kombucha allows me to show my imaginative spirit. Mount Marty was huge in giving me something to work towards and something to become. I didn't set out to become a kombucha brewer. Sort of everything fell into place. The brewing part is how I can be in touch with my artistry and my imagination.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
We're excited to announce our new Matrix system at Ben's downtown that allows us to send any game to any TV. We've also increased our internet speed to ensure the best viewing experience. We'll be hosting watch parties for Yankton and Mount Marty sports, coverage on KYNTV. We'll also be hosting watch parties for USD, SDSU, Huskers, Iowa, and we'll continue to have the NFL Sunday Ticket so you can watch your favorite NFL team at Ben's downtown.
Do you have a pest problem? Bed bugs, bats in the attic, termite damage, earwigs? Olson's Pest Technicians can tackle any of your pest problems. Family owned and operated with over 80 years of pest experience in South Dakota, Minnesota, and Iowa. Proven pest methods include Centricon bait stations for termites and Bicane treatments for bed bugs. Even the toughest pest infestations don't stand a chance. Olson's Pest Technicians, putting pests to rest since 1966. Call 800-KIL-BUGS.
Your friends at your Cenex convenience store wish you a safe and happy holiday season. As you gather with family and friends, don't forget what's really important. Peace, love, and all the other essentials, like gravy for on top of the turkey, marshmallows for on top of the candied yams, and whipped cream for, well, on top of everything. Make Cenex your destination for top quality fuel, your favorite snacks, and service with a smile. Shop easy, owned and operated by the Santee Sioux Nation, is open from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m. for your convenience.
When you need to be sure, make it Sureco. For over 40 years, Sureco has been revolutionizing the tarping industry. From the original Sherlock side-to-side roll tarp to the 4500 series electric tarp to the ProTrap electric hoppers, Sureco has been exceeding the needs of farms and fleets across the U.S. and beyond. When only the best will do, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us online at Sureco.com. Make it Sureco.
And welcome back to the Summit Activity Center. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Thank you for joining us. And your Lewis and Clark Ford tip-off is around the corner. Lewis and Clark Ford is a proud sponsor of Yankton Athletics. Visit them at 4th and Capitol in Yankton or at lewisandclarkford.com. Your starting line is brought to you by First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time. First, let's go over your coaches. We'll start with Sioux Falls Washington Warriors as Jeffrey Tobin. For the Yankton Bucks, head coach Chris Haynes, assisted by Jason Savvy, Brady Hale, and Sawyer Schmitz. The Sioux Falls Washington Warrior players, number 4, 6'2", junior Thomas Hoffman. And number 5, 6'4", junior Sam Glassrud. Number 10, 6'1", junior Brennan Verhey. Number 14, 6'6", junior Lucas Johnson. And trying to catch the last starter here. I believe that was number 22, 60 sophomore Jace Woods. Actually, no, I think it's number 36 senior Aiden Brooks, but we'll double confirm that for you here in just a moment. They went through the last pretty quickly there. Before your Yankton Bucks, number 3, 6'1", senior Landon Potts. Number 2, 6' junior Carson Ness. Number 12, 6' junior Easton Nelson. And number 5, 6'4", senior Tucker Gilmore. And number 34, 6'1", junior Matthew Sheldon. That starter for Washington was number 36, senior Aiden Brooks, so I was correct on that. Yankton will be moving left to right on your screen or listening to that device. Sioux Falls Washington right to left. Washington is in their black uniforms, orange letters and numbers, white outline. Yankton in their home whites, red numbers, letters, black trim. One last team huddle before we have our Lewis and Clark Ford tip-off. Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV. Thank you for joining us, whether it's on our YouTube page, Facebook, our Roku and Apple TV Smart TV app, or, of course, terrestrial 102.1 FM, AM 1450, online at KYNT1450.com, and the free mobile app. Here's your tip-off. It is Tucker Gilmore linked up with Lucas Johnson. Yankton Bucks basketball is in the air, and it is won by, the ball's loose already, it's won by Sioux Falls Washington. And ball already moved into the corner. It's Lucas Johnson on the far wing. Handoff on the perimeter over to Brooks. Now on the near side, it's Verhey. Verhey drives, corner pass. Now to the perimeter for 3. Hoffman, it's good. Thomas Hoffman gets scoring started early for Sioux Falls Washington, their first possession. Carson Ness brings the ball down for Yankton on the right side. Handoff to Matthew Sheldon. Now it's Easton Nelson. Back over to Sheldon up top. It's Gilmore. Gilmore drives with his right. Can't quite get a lay-in to go. It was a tough angle. Rebounded by Washington. Dangerous pass. Intercepted by Easton Nelson. Tipped by Tucker Gilmore. Now Nelson brings it down the center of the floor. Shades off to the left side. He's looking into the paint to a streaking Potts. Instead goes to Carson Ness on the right side. 18-foot jumper. Rattles off the back. Rebounded by Gilmore. Puts it back up. Won't get it, but is fouled. Tucker Gilmore going to the line for 2. So Glassroot picks up his first and team first of the quarter. Gilmore's first free throw is up and can't get that one to go. Gilmore was 3 of 4 in free throws in game 1. And is now of 3 of 6 overall on the season. Misses his second. And Matthew Sheldon, the putback attempt, can't get it to go. Still 3-0 Sioux Falls Washington over Yankton. 6:45 to go in the first. Hoffman drives the paint, kicks it to the corner. We have a charge going on the Warriors. And they are going to get Hoffman. That's going to be his first. And team's second of the quarter. Yankton basketball, Carson Ness gives it back over to Landon Potts after the inbound. Potts brings it across the big red wide down the center of the floor, moves off to his left. And wide pass to Carson Ness. He wrangles it back in. Matthew Sheldon up top. Sheldon, quick spoon move, backdoor pass, Landon Potts, and unable to lay it in. It falls off the backside. Bad luck there. 6:18 to go in the first. Warriors still lead by 3. Pass down low. And up with it, Lucas Johnson. Nice post move, kind of a shot puts it in. It's 5-0 Warriors. 6:05 to go in the first. It's Easton Nelson up top. Nelson, handoff to Carson Ness. Ness now drives, corner. Easton Nelson drives the end line. And pass to Matthew Sheldon in the paint. It may have hit the rim and kind of ricochet, but now it's Warrior basketball. Yankton trying to find a rhythm there offensively as the Warriors looking to clamp down here. And this post move up with it is Brendan Verhey. He can't get it, but I believe he's fouled on his second chance attempt. No, he actually offensive foul, Brendan Verhey. A little too much shoving there, and that's his first, team third of the quarter. Sioux Falls Warriors lead 5-0 over the Bucks. 5:35 to go in the first. Carson Ness brings the ball up the floor now. Looking for a backdoor pass, nothing there. Now to the right side. Dribbles at 18 feet, loses the ball off his foot. No one to beat for Thomas Hoffman. Lays it in. That's 5 for him tonight. Warriors lead the Bucks 7-0. 5:15 to go in the first. Now Landon Potts will bring the ball up the floor. Hands it off to Carson Ness. Very odd start for the Bucks so far in this matchup. Matthew Sheldon left wing. Launches a 3 deep. You can count it. Matthew Sheldon gets scoring started for the Bucks. Yankton's on the board. trailing 7-3, just under 5 minutes to go in the first. And we have another offensive charge going on the Warriors on a drive from Thomas Hoffman. That's his second and team fourth of the quarter. Coming in for him is Hayden Schilling, the 6'1 sophomore. Also checking out is Brendan Verhey. And back in is Aiden Brooks, a 6' senior. 4:45 to go in the first. Still the same 5 out there for Yankton. Is landed pass 4-3 right wing. Rattles in and out. No. Matthew Sheldon tries to close it on the corner. He gets the rebound. Post move up with his left. Off the glass. It's good. Matthew Sheldon has all 5 Yankton points tonight. Yankton trails 7-5. 4.5 minutes to go in the first. A soft full court press being implemented by Yankton. Landed pass dives after a basketball. Gets it stripped. Now to Carson Ness, who recovers it. He drives. Puts on the brakes. Puts up a shot. Is fouled. And an and one opportunity coming up for Carson Ness. I was seeing to see if they were going to give him the basket. They do. So a 3-point opportunity coming up for Carson Ness. And he can actually give Yankton the lead as we're knotted up at 7. 4:19 to go in the first. Issa Nelson checks out for Yankton. Checking in for him, 5'10 junior Matt Grotenice. Ness delivers the and one, and it is good. Bucks lead 8-7. And an end line jumper from Samuel Baskin, the 6'1 junior who's now into the game, can't get it to go. Now Carson Ness for the Bucks on Yankton's offensive side. Dribbles with his left, the top of the key. Picked up his dribble, trying to find a passing partner. He finds Matthew Sheldon on the right side. Handoff Potts. Potts thought about popping a 3 there. And some solid defense from Baskin for the Warriors. 10 seconds to the shot clock. Carson Ness almost picked up his back foot, picked up his dribble. 7 seconds. Now landed Potts. Ball's loose again. Yankton really struggling with kind of those small things. You know, early season stuff. That's the second ball that has been lost off of a foot of a Yankton Bucks player. 3:42 to go in the first. Bucks lead 8-7. At one point, they were trailing 7-0. And now it is Baskin. Over to Hayden Schilling. Now Johnson back to Baskin. Thought about a 3. Jab step on the left wing. Cross-court pass. And 4-3 is up, and that was Sam Glassrud. Can't get it. Carson Ness now to the corner. Sheldon, 4-3. Missed it short. Gets his own rebound in the corner. Now to Carson Ness. He'll launch a 3 right side. Back iron, no. Rebounded by Schilling. Schilling now going the length of the floor. Picked up by Landon Potts. Potts dives after a loose ball. It's going to remain Sioux Falls Washington basketball. Landon Potts looking for a Sioux Falls Washington Warrior to help him up. No such luck. Eventually some Yankton Bucks come over to help him out. Right in front of the bench, it is Lucas Johnson to inbound. Bucks lead by 1, 3:07 to go in the first. Coming in will be Bryce Krall for Yankton. Bryce Krall, the best name in the game. Checks in for Tucker Gilmore. Inbounded Samuel Baskin. Baskin now. Over to the left side. Jace Woods into the game. And 4-3, it is Lucas Johnson. Can't get it. Offensive rebound for the Warriors. Now Schilling for 3. The lefty sends it up. Front rim, no. Rebounded by Matt Grotenheis. Swings his arms around, tries to clear himself of defenders. Gives it off to Landon Potts. He brings it down the right side of the floor. Drives the end line. And fadeaway jumper on the end line. Can't get it to go. And now it is Baskin moving it forward to Johnson. Johnson down low. It is fed to Brendan Verhey. And Verhey gets his first basket of the game. Warriors lead 9-8 over the Bucks. 2:19 to go in the first. Bryce Krall now to Landon Potts. Left wing. And Potts. Quick crossover move. Now gives her to Carson Ness. Right side. Spoon move at the 15-foot free throw line. Back up top, Landon Potts. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Sheldon sets the screen. Potts, contested three-pointer. Tries to get it off the glass. Really forced up there. Nothing there. And now it is Johnson. Johnson on the left wing. Sends the three-pointer. It's good. Lucas Johnson has 5. And the Warriors have a 4-point lead. 1:40 to go in the first. Carson Ness now tries to split a couple defenders and will draw a foul. We're going to get Samuel Baskin on the foul. That's his first and team 5th. And so new rules, and eventually I have to stop reminding people, but it's no longer 7 fouls, 1-on-1, 10 fouls, double bonus. Now it resets every quarter to 5. And once the team fouls reach 5, it is 2 shots. So Carson Ness sends up his first, rattles in and out, no good. Matthew Sheldon checks out for Yankton. Checking back in, Tucker Gilmore. Johnson checks out for the Warriors. Checking in for him is Raik Cole. And Ness misses his second free throw as well. And now is on the right side, Samuel Baskin for a 3. No. Tucker Gilmore with the rebound. Gives out to Landon Potts. Potts now moves down the left side. Goes around Tucker Gilmore's screen. Into the paint. Hop step ball taken away by Samuel Baskin. And now it's Hayden Shilley trying to beat the Yankton Bucks. Sends it up to the rim. Is fouled. He's going to line for 2. So Matt Grotenhuis picks up his first, team first of the quarter. 1:14 left to go in the first quarter. And the 6'1 sophomore about to send up his first free throw. The lefty sends it up and no good. Back iron. Twelve to 8 the score. 1:14 to go in the first. Yankton Bucks trail the Warriors. Second attempt up for Schilling is good. 13 to 8 lead for the Warriors. 1:10 to go in the first. Carson Ness brings it down the floor for Yankton. Moving left to right on your screen. And now it's Tucker Gilmore. Hand off Potts. Potts, top of the key, sends it for 3. You can count it! A drop in the pot. And Landon Potts hits one. And now it is Jace Woods. Down low, Cole. As the ball temporarily poked away, out of play, into the Yankton bench. It's Bucks basketball. Nice defense by Yankton. Great pressure from the Bucks as Matt Grotenhuis will tie his shoe, and then we'll get this thing underway. Grotenhuis into Carson Ness. Yankton trails by 2, 13 to 11. 35 seconds to go in the game clock. 28 now in the shot clock. About a 5-second difference. Carson Ness will dribble the air out of the ball a little bit up top. Wait for that clock to wind down to his liking. Now puts the afterburners on over to Matt Grotenhuis. Down low, Tucker Gilmore. The feed from Bryce Krall can't get it point blank. And now Sioux Falls Washington with the basketball. They can have the last shot. It's Hayden Schilling, guarded by Matt Grotenhuis up top. 10 seconds. Hand off for Hay. Verhey over to Baskin. Baskin double teamed in the short corner. And Warriors do not get a shot off. But the Warriors lead 13 to 11 after the first. It is time for a quarter break brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks. Wellness should feel good and taste good, which is why Alani New Energy Drinks should be a part of your daily routine. Increase physical performance and boost focus. With just 10 calories, no sugar or gluten, Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. And on the Edward Jones Financial Advisor Colby Cook to scoreboard, Warriors 13, Bucks 11. To win in sports, you get to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookto, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. And special thanks to our sportscaster partners, including Floor Tech. Whether your home or floor is wet, call Floor Tech 665-4839. And Northtown Automotive, your local Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. Visit NorthtownUSA.com. And Yankton Thrive. Yes, there is a thriving business economy here in the Yankton area. Your one source and resource for all businesses from retail to manufacturing is Yankton Thrive. For more, go to yanktonsd.com. And finally, the UPS Store, offering packing and shipping, plus printing services, mailboxes, and direct mail services, helping small businesses reach their goals in Yankton across from Walmart. Bryce Crawl to inbound to Landon Potts. We begin the second quarter action. Bucks trail by 2. Landon Potts, Bryce Crawl, Matthew Sheldon, Matt Grotenheis, and Tucker Gilmore on the floor. Up top, it's Bryce Crawl. Now it's Tucker Gilmore, left wing. Gilmore drives high post, picks up his dribble. Hand off Potts. Potts at the 15-foot mark out to Matt Grotenheis. Back out to Potts. Potts deep up top of the key, now drives high post, looking for some contact. He does receive it, but doesn't get a foul, and is grabbing his ribs there as he hobbles down the court now. And now it is Schilling for Washington. Off to Johnson for 3. Front rim, no. And ball went over the basket. Is now Yankton basketball as Landon Potts checks out of the game. He'll be attended to by trainer Trevor Woods. Into the game is Easton Nelson. Also out is Matt Grotenheis. And in for him is Matthew Sheldon, if he wasn't already out there. And Carson Ness. Over to Tucker Gilmore. Up top, it's Ness. Crossover, high post, kicks it to the corner. Sheldon. Sheldon drives the baseline and is pushed out of bounds. That is a foul going on the Warriors. And then you get Jace Woods, his first and team first of the quarter. And inbound to Carson Ness. Now Matthew Sheldon. Bryce Crawl drives and again is pushed. This time they're going to get Thomas Hoffman. Oh, no, they're going to get Hayden Schilling on that one, rather. His first, team second. Inbound now to Carson Ness in the corner. Tucker Gilmore, short corner, near side. Back to the basketball, stripped away by the Warriors. It's Thomas Hoffman. Hoffman, cross-court pass. Ball knocked loose by Tucker Gilmore on the drive from Jace Woods. Ball goes out of play, remains Warrior basketball. Warriors lead Yankton 13-11, 6:42 to go in the first half. Kind of a spread inbound formation for the Warriors. Pass does go into Hoffman, launches a 3 right side, it's good. Thomas Hoffman extends the Warrior lead to 5. 16-11 the score. 6.5 minutes to go in quarter number 2. It is Carson Ness, handoff to Matthew Sheldon for the Bucks. And now it's Easton Nelson up top, near top of the key. Right side, Ness. Ness jab step, moves off with his left. High post. Back up top, Bryce Crawl. Matthew Sheldon drives with his left and looking for some contact. Got it, but traveled in the process. Is Warrior basketball. Landon Potts back onto the floor for Yankton. Checking out is Easton Nelson. And now Verhey. Verhey to Schilling. Backdoor pass under the basket is Brendan Verhey. Gets it to go. He has 4 on the night, and now it's a 7-point lead for the Warriors. Yankton needs to get a basket here. 5:50 to go in the first half. Landon Potts has it. He drives 18 feet out. Top of the key now, Carson Ness. Ness goes around soft screen from Sheldon. And we have a reach-in foul going on the Warriors. And they're going to get Samuel Baskin. No, Hayden Schilling, rather. Twice have been wrong on that one. That's his second. And team third. Inbound now to Bryce Crawl in the corner, sends up a 3, can't get it to go, it's blocked. Gets his own recovery, and that's taken away by the Warriors. And now down the other side, partial block from Carson Ness. Ball's off the rim, and now loose up top of the key after a couple shot attempts. Nice shot by Carson Ness, though. The defensive effort, the block of the game, brought to you by H&R Block, open year-round, providing bookkeeping, payroll, and tax services. Call 665-3366. That's H&R Block. And 3 more points for the Warriors as Thomas Hoffman unleashes a 3 in the corner right in front of the Yankton bench. And now things are looking tough for the Bucks, trailing by 10, 21-11. 5:09 to go in the first half. Timeout on the floor brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30 seconds. This is Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Hey, welcome back to the Summit Activity Center. Landon Potts brings the ball down for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 10, 21-11. Carson Ness in the corner. Backdoor pass, Tucker Gilmore. Back to the basket, out to Ness. Now top, Bryce Krall. His pass to the right side to Landon Potts, knocked out of play. Very dangerous pass, and he kind of did the whole, that's my bad to the Yankton bench. But no harm, no foul. It is Yankton basketball as Carson Ness will inbound in front of the Warrior bench. Does so to Matthew Sheldon. Deep right wing. Up top. Ness 4-3. Misses off two at the left. Rebounded by Hoffman. Hoffman moving down the left side of the floor. Over to Johnson. Johnson down low to Verhey. Verhey off the glass. It's good. And now Carson Ness. Hand off to Potts. Potts. Goes around Matthew Sheldon. Screen. It's a pick and roll, and Sheldon can't hold on to the basketball. It goes out of play. It's Warrior ball. 23-11. Warriors lead the Bucks. 4:11 to go in the first half. On the floor right now for Yankton is Potts, Ness, Sheldon, Krall, and Gilmore. It is Baskin, Schilling, Johnson, and Jace Woods, as well as Hoffman for the Warriors. Pass down low to Jace Woods is taken away by Bryce Krall. And now it's Landon Potts. He'll bring the ball up the floor. Pass forward to Sheldon. Sheldon, right wing. Crossover with his left into the paint, off with his right. Tries to angle it off the glass. Can't get it to go. And we have a foul going on the Bucks. And they're going to get Tucker Gilmore an off-ball foul. His first, team first of the quarter. Matt Grotenheis will come back in for Yankton. He'll come in for Bryce Krall. And now Hoffman. Forward to Schilling. Schilling to the corner. And now launching a three. Hoffman can't get it to go. Rebounded by Sheldon. Sheldon now travels with the basketball right in front of the bench. Kind of thought about a passing lane in front of him. I think he changed his mind very last second. Drug that back foot, and now it is Warrior ball. Pass inbound into Hayden Schilling for the Warriors. Again, Warriors leading Bucks 23-11, 3:28 to go in the second period. And now Brooks, high post, back to the basket. Pass off to Johnson. And we have I didn't see if it was a travel, but I think it was a travel called on the Warriors. And now Bucks ball. Landon Potts to bring it up. And now to Ness. Ness to Sheldon. 4-3. You can count it. Yankton back on the board again. Matthew Sheldon, his second three-pointer of the game. Yankton trails by 9, 23-14. 2:55 to go in the second period. Yankton's defense are saving grace so far in this game. Shot up for the Warriors, can't get it. And we have a defensive foul going on the Bucks. I think they got Matt Grotenheis. And that's his team second of the quarter. Checking out for the Warriors is Hoffman. Checking back in is Verhey. Warrior basketball inbounded into the paint. And we have a whistle going on. They're going to get Matthew Sheldon, and that is his first, team third. Try this inbound again. Inbound it over to Verhey. Now Hoffman. Or Johnson, rather. And a whistle on the far side of the floor. As the official is going to the scores table to clarify something. Inbound now to Johnson. And 4-3 left wing. It is Hayden Schilling. Moving over to Carson Ness now left side for the Bucks. Ness drives the end line. He's fouled on his drive. Non-shooting, but it'll be Yankton basketball. They're going to get Verhey. That's his second and team fourth. Well, so far, the number one weapon for the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors is 6'2" junior Thomas Hoffman. And now it is Matt Grotenheis over to Tucker Gilmore. Gilmore off the glass. It is good. Tucker Gilmore gets his first basket of the game. Yankton trails by 10, 26-16. 2 minutes to go in the second period. It is Johnson. Johnson down low. Hoffman. There was a foul before he could get a shot off. Going to go get Carson Ness. That's his first and team fourth of the quarter. Inbound to Hoffman. Hoffman, 4-3, can't get it to go. Ball is loose, rebounded by Jace Woods, and now it's Johnson for three. He can't get it, and no boxing out on the near side as Woods is able to go after and get it. Hoffman, moving jumper, 12 feet out, and he can't get it, but is rebounded by Tucker Gilmore. And I believe we have a reach-in foul going on the Warriors. Oh, no, they're going to say it's still Warrior basketball. And so the inbound now to Johnson. Dribbling her up, can't get it. Schilling to Johnson. Johnson, runner with his right in the paint is good. Lucas Johnson tonight, 7 points. And Matthew Sheldon, 4-3, left wing for the Bucks, misses it long. And the Warriors lead the Bucks 28-16, just over a minute to go in the second period. Pass to Baskin gets by him, goes into Warrior territory. It's Bucks basketball. Now it is Gilmore, Grotenheis, Sheldon, Ness, and Potts on the floor for the Bucks. Left side to Grotenheis. Now to Potts, up top to Gilmore. Gilmore to Sheldon. Sheldon, up off the glass, it's good. Sheldon has 10 points, 10 of the Bucks' 18. Bucks trail by 10. Now it's Johnson, long two, miss it right, rebounded by Ness. And now Ness will bring it down the floor. Yankton can have the last shot here. There's no shot clock needed. It's Tucker Gilmore left wing. He drives in. Up top, Ness. Over to Matthew Sheldon. And now Ness over to Matt Grotenheis. Very long passes for the Bucks. 8 seconds. Ness trying to find some kind of lane. Tucker Gilmore sets a screen. 5 seconds. A long two, 18 feet, back iron, no. And at the half, it is Sioux Falls Washington 28 and the Yankton Bucks 18. Your Avera halftime show is around the corner. Don't go anywhere. I do want to thank a few of our Sportscaster partners before we take our break. That includes Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire, because they do more than sell tires. That's Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. And One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution is located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. And Midwest Insurance Agency. See Travis and Whitney Devine at Midwest Insurance for your farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call today to set up an appointment. And Aztec. Aztec of Yankton was founded on innovation and a passion to help their customers. Right now they are offering a healthy sign-on bonus with great wages and benefits. Build your career with the group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. All right, take a break. Come back with your Avera halftime show. Yankton Bucks basketball trailing Sioux Falls, Washington 28-18 here at the Summit Activities Center. Thank you for joining us.
Have aches and pains taken you out of your game? Then give First Chiropractic Centers a call. We've been helping people get back into their game for over 40 years. Whether your game is sports related, like ice skating, snowmobiling, or simply shoveling snow, household chores, exercising, or daily activities, if your pain is preventing you from enjoying or participating in your chosen activity, we can help. Call First Chiropractic Centers today or visit us at firstchiropracticcenter.com. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Larry's is more than heating and cooling. This is Miles. Let's start with fireplaces. Our showroom in Yankton is the largest and has many different styles of gas fireplaces. Next is duct cleaning. You'll be amazed at how much dust and dirt we pull out of your ducts. That leads into indoor air quality. With high-tech UV lighting, your indoor air will be the cleanest it can be. Or with a humidifier, we can control your entire home's humidity. While we're the best around for heating and cooling, we're pretty great at some other things too. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion.
Wellness should feel good and taste good. That's why Alani Nu offers a range of delicious energy drinks to support your goals while bringing bright, bold flavors to your daily routine. Whether you want to hit your last rep, beat the competition, or simply balance your hormones, do it all with an Alani Nu energy drink in hand. Promising to increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories and no sugar or gluten. Alani Nu energy drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Stock up today.
I'm Colby Cookta, one of your Yankton Edward Jones financial advisors. We're all about financial investments, but we also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I'm a proud sponsor of the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles on KYNT. Call 605-665-4567 or visit edwardjones.com for all your investment needs. I'm Colby Cookta, financial advisor Edward Jones Yankton, member SIPC.
Maybe you're months past due for a dental cleaning and checkup, or have had a nagging toothache for weeks but haven't made an appointment. If you're putting off going to the dentist because you don't have dental insurance and are worried about costs, worry no more. Elwood Family Dental Care has a solution for you. Sign up for the new Dental Savings Program and enjoy discounts on dental services including cleanings, x-rays, fillings, crowns, and TMJ pain. Take the first step towards better oral health by contacting Elwood Family Dental Care and enrolling in the Dental Savings Program.
Out to Bruns, right wing, three, got it! The Coyote men's and women's basketball teams are back, and we can't wait for you to join the fun in the Sanford Coyote Sports Center.
Here comes Larkins, 3-on-2 fast break, kick out pass, Holmes for three, yes!
Season and single game tickets are available now. 10 and 20 game flex plans are also available to fit in with your busy schedule. Find the Coyote basketball ticket package that works for you at goyotes.com.
Hey Yankton, are you looking to start the new year off with a bang? Well, we have that bang for you. Hydro Maintenance. We are currently hiring for maintenance mechanics and PLC technicians. No day is like the next at Hydro Maintenance. We offer day one benefits, monthly profit sharing, and a variety of shifts. Contact me, Evie, today at jobs.hydro.com. Search Yankton. That's jobs.hydro.com. Search Yankton, where we are aluminum.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? or just spend some time with your grandkids. Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
And welcome to the Avera Halftime Show. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Thank you for joining us. Avera, moving health forward. Let's check your Edward Jones financial advisor Colby Cookta scoreboard. It is the Warriors 28 out of Sioux Falls, Washington. The Bucks 18. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Your out-of-town scoreboard brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Doors, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern and South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Doors, your local authorized Clopay dealer. Girls AA basketball. Huron currently leading Brookings 43-28. There's 2 minutes left in the third. O'Gorman is leading Sioux Falls Roosevelt 51-14. That's the start of the fourth. And Sioux Falls Jefferson leading Brandon Valley 30-23. That's at halftime. Yankton is trailing Sioux Falls Washington 22-18, but a close game against the number 2 team in the state. That is at halftime. And Mitchell leading Watertown 25-9. 1 minute left in the first half. All right, boys AA basketball. Sioux Falls Washington, of course, leading Yankton 28-18. Mitchell, the third seed, leading Watertown 37-18. That's at the half. Number 2, Harrisburg, leading Sioux Falls Lincoln 24-19. 7 minutes left in the first half. Brookings and Huron have not yet tipped off. And same goes for Sioux Falls Roosevelt and O'Gorman. And then St. Thomas More versus Douglas. Your first half stats recap is brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. Start with Sioux Falls, Washington. Hayden Schilling has 4 points. Thomas Hoffman has 11. Brennan Verhey has 6. Lucas Johnson has 7. For the Yankton Bucks, Carson Ness has 3. Landon Potts with 3, Tucker Gilmore with 2, Matthew Sheldon with 10. That's your first half stats. And now let's get in your vision to victory. What do the Yankton Bucks need to do in the second half to win this game? That is your vision to victory, brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. Located at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. One of two things for the Bucks, I feel. You can choose whichever. These open shots, these shots that they are, you know that they can, they want to make them obviously, but there's been some open shots that have just been missed in the paint. So basically paint offensive presence, and then the other thing would be that still that rebounding. You know, as we mentioned in the pregame a few times, Yankton won't have a growth spurt in between now and the end of the season, but they do need to start finding some angles, and they're getting out rebounded again here tonight. So let's see how that all shakes out in the second half of action. This is your Vera halftime show, and special thanks to our sportscaster partners, including Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help the vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. And Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. And finally, America's Best Realty. Tired of renting or apartment living? Ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call America's Best Realty at 260-1600 and unlock the American dream. Back in 1 minute, Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
Attention homeowners, if you've been on the fence about selling, I'd love the opportunity to sit and visit with you. With low inventory, now would be a good time to call me, Deb Speck at Vision Real Estate. I'll provide you with a free market analysis and a no-pressure approach. Call me at 605-664-5555 to find out if now is the right time to make a move.
Welcome to the second half of action here at Yankton High School, the Summit Activity Center. Yankton now moving right to left on your screen or listening device. Warriors left to right. Warriors lead Yankton 28-18. Is Landon Potts with the basketball to Matthew Sheldon. Now Easton Nelson to Carson Ness in the near corner. Back out to Easton Nelson, left wing. Ness drives the baseline. Matthew Sheldon, short corner. Up top to Gilmore. Gilmore dribbles with his right. Spin move in the paint. Up with his right. It's good in the post. Tucker Gilmore. The Bucks cut it to single digits for a deficit. 28-20 now. Warriors on top. A little over 30 seconds into the third period. Johnson up top for Hay. Verhey now to Hoffman. Hoffman up top, guarded by Ness. Picks up his dribble. Back to Verhey. Failed pick and roll. Now up top, ball poked away by Tucker Gilmore, and last touch by the... Okay, who is this ball out on? Okay, so one official will overrule the other. And now it's Warrior basketball. Down low. Johnson, turnaround jumper, can't get it. Verhey has the ball poked away from behind. And now it's Tucker Gilmore going down the middle of the floor. Pass Landon Potts. Potts now. Right wing. Almost loses the basketball. Dribbling with his left, just desperate trying to get some space here. Carson Ness now. 18-foot jumper. Rattles in and out, no. Ball out of play. We have a whistle. We're going to get Tucker Gilmore on the foul. That's his second, team first of the quarter. Warriors bring the ball up. It's Johnson. Johnson now. To Hoffman in the corner. Johnson high post. Back to Hoffman in the far corner. 4-3. It's good. $14 points tonight for Hoffman. Bucks trail by 11, 31-20. 6:12 to go in the third. Carson S. handoff, Easton Nelson. Nelson now to Sheldon. Sheldon down low is Tucker Gilmore. Turn around at the paint, can't get it off the glass, but second chance opportunity for Carson Ness. And Ness able to bank it in. Bucks trail by 9 now, 31-22. Warrior lead, 5:52 to go in the third. Now it's Johnson over to Hoffman. Hoffman, spin move, add in the paint, up with it, and just barely touches the glass. But goes out of play. Last touch by the Warriors is Bucks basketball. And now Potts. Inbounds to Carson Ness. Ness brings it down the center of the floor. Pass off to Nelson. Nelson up top to Potts. Potts over to Gilmore. Gilmore, hand out to Potts. Contested three, and he is fouled on his three-point shot attempt. Landon Potts going to the line for all three. Landon Potts in game one was 2 of 5 at the line. Got a chance to improve that percentage here. First shot is up and hits the front rim, hits the back, and falls to the bottom of the net. Is good. Has 4 points tonight. Second shot up for Potts is good as well. And 3 substitutions is Verhey, Brooks, and Glassroot come out. Coming in is Baskin, Woods, and Schilling. Third attempt for Landon Potts is up and is good. 3 for 3 at the line, Landon Potts. Bucks trail by 6, 31-25, 5:25 to go in the third. And now it's Jace Woods. Baskin 4-3. And rebound for Johnson. Given off to Woods. And ends up falling down, but in the process sends it up for a basket. Now Carson S. Easton Nelson dribbling under the basket on the baseline. Ball knocked out of play. Remains Bucks basketball. 5:01 to go in the third. Warriors lead Yankton 33-25. And inbound to Tucker Gilmore. Now to Landon Potts. Potts back to Gilmore, off of his hands and into the hands of the Warriors in the paint. And now it's Baskin driving, laying it in. It's good, and one opportunity coming up for Samuel Baskin. Yankton gained some momentum, and then just things like that have been happening here tonight. Now back to a 10-point lead for the Warriors. The foul going on Landon Potts. His second and team's second of the quarter. And the and one for Baskin is no good. So score still at 10, or 10-point lead for Warriors rather, 35-25, 4:40 to go in the third. Bucks with the basketball, it's Matthew Sheldon up top. Now to Carson Ness. Ness thought about a three, but we have an offensive foul going on Yankton. We're going to get Easton Nelson, offensive off-ball foul. That's his first and team third of the quarter. Inbound to Baskin. Goes right back to Johnson. Johnson moves up the floor. And now it's Hoffman in the corner up to Baskin. Baskin, stutter steps into the paint, up with it, can't get it to go. Landon Potts. This is the forward to Carson Ness. Ness driving and unable to lay it in off the front of the rim. Was looking for some contact. Did get some, but not enough for a foul. Now Warriors to the basketball. Baskin thought about three. Over to Hoffman. Hoffman, Euro step into the paint and can't get it to go. Rebounded by Tucker Gilmore. Dribbling with his left. Pulls up right at half court. Gives it off to Easton Nelson. Nelson now over to Landon Potts. And now Potts over to Carson Ness. Nelson has it up top. Back to Sheldon. Sheldon for a three. Left wing. In and out, no. And down court pass. Broken up by Landon Potts. And then eventually taken away by Carson Ness. And then we have a foul. That's going to go on, I believe, Baskin. A reach-in foul. That's his second, team second of the quarter. Easton Nelson checks out. Matt Grotenhuis checks in. Tucker Gilmore also checks out. In for him is Bryce Krall. 3:26 to go in the third. 10-point lead for the Warriors, 35-25. Bucks trying to get it back to single digits on this possession. Carson Ness up top. Dribbles into the far corner. Crossover now into the corner out to Sheldon. On the far wing. Ball taken away by Schilling. Schilling and Woods. Woods up with it and off the glass. It's good. Jace Woods. Nice job by Hayden Schilling with the assist. Now it's a 12-point lead for the Warriors, and we have a whistle. And see who this is on here. All right, I don't think they're calling a foul, so that's a timeout taken by Yankton. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro and Yankton, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. And I want to thank a few of our sportscaster partners. Explorers Credit Union, wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with the vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. And Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. It's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. And finally, America's Best Realty. Tired of renting or apartment living? Ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call America's Best Realty at 260-1600 and unlock the American dream. Back in 30 seconds, Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
Ho, 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 here we go. To Hartelco Computers in Hardington, don't you know? They have all that we need to make this season bright. New Dell laptops and desktops, priced just right. All your technology needs, much better than the big box stores. For great help, we invite you in. Just come in our doors. Shop local, shop at home. You don't need another reason. Shop Hartelco Computers in Hardington this holiday season.
And Matt Grotenheis with the basketballs. Return to action in the paint. Carson Ness up with his right. Gets it to go. Carson Ness. Back to a 10-point lead for the Warriors. 37-27. 2:18 to go in the third. Pass to basket. Almost and over the back. But over to retrieve it is Verhey. And now back to Schilling up top. Schilling over to Woods. Woods. To Johnson. Johnson, quick step around his defender, puts it up, can't get it to go, miss off to the left, offensive rebound, Warriors, and now Baskin for three, he misses it short, ball again loose, and we have a foul, this time it'll be going against the Warriors. And they're going to get Schilling on the foul, that's his third and team third of the quarter. Kroll, Sheldon, Ness, Potts, and Grotenheis into the game as Ness drives the paint. He's in there, turnaround, spinner, move, jumper. It is Carson Ness with the basket. Drove into the paint, put on the brakes, and just kind of a nice wrist action there from Carson Ness. Gets it to go. Back to an 8-point lead for the Warriors. Yankton cuts it down to single digits. And now Schilling. He's up top, guarded by Potts. To Baskin. Ball almost taken away by Carson Ness. But Carson Ness will be called for a reach-in foul. His second, team fourth of the quarter. Matt Grotenheis comes out. Tucker Gilmore comes into the matchup. Basket to inbound. Does so to Hoffman, and we have an offensive foul going on the Warriors. They're going to get Jace Woods, his second, team fourth of the quarter. Each team has 4 quarter fouls, 1:12 to go in the third. Warriors lead the Bucks 37-29. Now it's Carson Ness. Hand off to Bryce Kroll. Now it's Landon Potts. Sheldon thought about three. Now dribbles the baseline instead. Back to the basket in the low post. Pass out to the perimeter. Desperate trying to find a passing partner. Finds Landon Potts. Potts crossover. Gets a couple defenders. His pass down low. Knocked away. Out of play. Remains Bucks basketball under their own basket. And foul actually going on Samuel Baskin. That's his third and team of fifth, which brings up bonus, and that is Landon Potts at the line for 2. 3 of 3 at the line in this game. Sends it up and misses it. This off to the right. Glassrud comes in for Johnson for the Warriors. And now Potts sends up his second, can't get it to go. Very frustrated with himself. 3 of 5 at the line in this game. Under a minute to go in the third. And Landon Potts steals it at the top of the key and lays it in for the Bucks. Landon Potts makes up for it. And now the Bucks trail by 6, 37-31, 30 seconds to go in the third. It's Jace Woods. Basket loses the ball. Landon Potts with the steal. Gives it forward to Matthew Sheldon. Sheldon and Gilmore. Sheldon up off the glass. Can't get it to go. Gilmore with the rebound. Second chance. Opportunity goes up. Can't get it, but is fouled. Tucker Gilmore going to the line for 2. Samuel Baskin with his 4th, team 5th, or 6th now. They're in bonus anyway. And Tucker Gilmore at the line for 2. Tucker Gilmore 0 of 2 in this game at the line. Make that 1 of 3. Hits that one. And Gilmore's second is up, and front rim, no. Rebounded by Sheldon. Sheldon up with it again, can't get it to go. And Warriors now with the basketball. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. A 5-point lead for the Warriors. It's Hoffman up top. Sends up a 3, front rim, no. And that will end the third. With the Warriors leading the Bucks 37-32. Yankton making things interesting here at the Summit Activity Center. It's time for a quarter break, brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks. Wellness should feel good and taste good, which is why Alani New Energy Drinks should be a part of your daily routine. Increase physical performance and boost focus. With just 10 calories, no sugar or gluten, Alani New Energy Drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. We're in the Fairfield Inn & Suites broadcast booth. Hot breakfast, large family rooms, and a great location can be found at Fairfield Inn & Suites in Yankton at 2607 Broadway Avenue, or by calling 605-653-2250. 37-32, Warriors lead the Bucks. That is on your Edward Jones financial advisor, Colby Cook, to scoreboard. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Back in 30 seconds, Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
Enjoy some Yankton hospitality at the Fairfield Inn & Suites or the Holiday Inn Express. As the newest hotel in Yankton, the Fairfield offers you a comfortable, relaxing stay in modern rooms. For business travelers, Fairfield is the perfect place to rest after a long day of work or use their meeting room for small meetings. The Holiday Inn Express features large family rooms, hot breakfast, and free happy hour. To get a great rate and flexible reservation changes for either hotel, call the Fairfield or Holiday Inn Express direct.
And look to the fourth quarter action. Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV. Warriors with the basketball. It's Hoffman. Guarded by Potts. Drives the baseline up with his right. Can't get it. And Matthew Sheldon with the rebound. Sheldon picks up his dribble and sends it forward to Bryce Krall. Krall now. Corner. Ness 4-3. You can count it! Carson Ness buries a big 3 for the Bucks. Yankton trails by 2. 7:23 to go in the fourth. And now it is Hoffman. Over to Johnson in the far corner. Carson Ness picks him up. Verhey pass down low and to the hands of Sam Glassrud. Can't get it. Another offensive rebound. Up for a 3. Hoffman, it's good. Hoffman just really a pain in the side of the Yankton Bucks. And now Matthew Sheldon to Carson Ness. Yankton trails by 5. 6:53 to go in the fourth. And a soft pass taken away by Schilling. And 3 different attempts for the Warriors to get the shot off. Can't get it. And Landon Potts able to recover. And Yankton gives it over to Tucker Gilmore. Drives the paint. Up with it. Can't get it to go. Second chance coming up for Matthew Sheldon. It's good. Matthew Sheldon able to recover a mistake on the Yankton Bucks part after 4 straight missed shots for the Sioux Falls Washington Warriors. And now down low, it's Hoffman. We have a timeout that's taken by Sioux Falls. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Warriors 40, Bucks 37, 6:21 to go in the fourth. Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
Get it cleaned with Buell's.
Dress shirts, suits, dresses, coats. At Buell's, they specialize in dry cleaning and pressing. You can pick it up or even have it delivered.
Got a tough stain you're worried about getting out? Leave it to Buell's. They're experts in getting out those nasty stains.
Do you wash your own comforter? If you really want it clean, let Buell's do it. Their large-size washers are perfect for comforters.
If you need it clean, take it to Buell's. 444 West 3rd, Yankton.
Warriors lead the Bucks by 3, 40-37, 6:21 to go in the fourth. And Hoffman 4-3, it's good. That is a killer right there. $20 points for Hoffman tonight. And it's back to a 6-point lead for the Warriors. Pass down low, Tucker Gilmore. Gilmore mugged under the basket. Nothing called. It's Warrior basketball. Hoffman now. Over to Verhey. Verhey to Schilling. Schilling. Hoffman. Back to Schilling. Ball almost taken away by the Bucks. We have a foul. They're going to get Bryce Kroll on the foul. His first and team first of the quarter. Pass down low, and we have a foul and shot attempt from Verhey. Got it right at the end line. He's going to the line for two. Tucker Gilmore picks up the foul. That is his third, team second. And first attempt at the line for Brendan Verhey is not good. Second attempt for Verhey is good, however. It is now 44-37. Bucks trail the Warriors, 5:40 to go in the fourth. Carson Ness brings it down the right side of the floor. Crossover. Pull-up jumper, 18 feet back. Iron no. And I bring it up as Jace Woods. Woods over to Hoffman up top. Backdoor pass down low to Schilling, and he's able to get it to go. A 9-point lead again for the Warriors. 5:12 to go in the fourth. Yankton got it within 2 at one point. And now Carson Ness. Back to Matthew Sheldon. Left wing. Drives the paint. And a block in the paint for the Warriors. Washington basketball. And Johnson off to Woods. 4-3 right wing. It's good. (49-37). Sioux Falls Washington leads the Bucks. 4:45 to go in the fourth. Yankton needs another one of those runs that they went on. The pendulum has just swung back and forth for Yankton. They'll get hot, and then just the Warriors will just clamp down on Yankton. And Verhey picks up a foul. That's his fourth and team first of the quarter. Matthew Sheldon. Now to Landon Potts. Potts now to Gilmore. Off his hands, but Ness able to recover. Sends it for 3. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Johnson. Pass to Woods now left side. Now to Schilling. Down low. Ball deflected out of play. Remains Warrior basketball as Matt Grotenhuis comes in for Bryce Kroll. Inbound, Johnson over to Schilling. Schilling over to Hoffman. And pass now forward in the end line. And a charge is called on the Warriors. And they're going to get Hoffman on the charge. His third, team second of the quarter. Bucks basketball. And now it's Tucker Gilmore. Sends up a 3, top of the key, missed it off to the left, just a shade. Rebounded by the Warriors. And now it's Woods. Woods drives. Try to reverse layup. Kind of an awkward angle. Can't get it. His second chance up. Can't get that one. Landed pass to Gilmore. Back to Matthew Sheldon now. And Matt Grotenhuis under the basket. Sheldon. Potts. Deep three. Right wing. No. And Yankton trying to do the tip at the paint. It's still ending up in Washington Warrior hands. As Verhey has it. Gives it off to Johnson. Now up top, Schilling. Over to Hoffman. And back to pass, Johnson. Paint turnaround off the glass is good. 51-37, Bucks trail the Warriors. 3:05 to go in the fourth. Carson Ness brings the ball up for Yankton. Crossover, spin move. 11 feet out. Matt Grotenhuis now. Running jumper. Rolls off the front side of the rim. Warrior basketball. And now Woods. And timeout taken by the Warriors. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro in Yankton, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. When it's time for a new job, maybe a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 1 minute, Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics. Boston Shoes to Boots is your headquarters for quality and comfortable shoes for the whole family. From athletics and work boots to sandals and dress, we have you covered by our popular brands like Brooks, New Balance, Birkenstock, Red Wing, Keen, and so many more. Shop our location downtown at 313 Cedar Street or visit us online at bostonshoestoboots.com. Boston Shoes to Boots, your footwear expert since 1915.
Yankton, let's thrive together this Christmas. I'm Nancy Winandy, CEO of Yankton Thrive. This holiday season, Yankton Thrive encourages you to give local area business a chance at your shopping dollars. Whether it's buying gifts from large retailers or small specialty shops, or gift cards from chain or local independent restaurants. Before you order online, remember the Yankton area offers you a lot, and the money you spend stays in our community. This holiday season, remember, let's thrive together.
And welcome back to the Summit Activities Center. 2:42 to go in the fourth. Yankton Bucks trail Sioux Falls, Washington, 51-37. It's Hoffman with the basketball on the right wing. To Schilling, now over to Verhey. Back to Hoffman. Warriors are going to try to drain some clock here. 7 seconds to shot clock. Down low, Hoffman, turnaround jumper, mid post, can't get it. Rebounded by the Warriors. And Woods sends over to Verhey, and he is lightly mugged by Landon Potts, so Potts will pick up the foul. Potts' third, team third of the quarter. And a foul is called as Schilling gets the inbound. Matt Grotenhuis with the called foul. That's his third, team fourth. Inbound knocked out of play. Warriors will try again. Now to the corner. Matthew Sheldon able to take it away. It's Sheldon and Ness. Sheldon lowers his shoulder a little bit, drives to the paint, puts it up, can't get it to go. Warriors with the basketball. 2 minutes to go in the fourth. Now Yankton will put on some pressure here, and Carson Ness goes up to Woods, gets him to double dribble. Yankton basketball. And now Carson Ness. Over to Matthew Sheldon. Back to Ness. Grotenhuis in the corner. Sends it up for three. Can't get it to go. And rebounded by the Warriors. Woods, opposite side of the floor, reverse layup, gets it to go. Chase Woods. 9 points here tonight. Carson Ness now spin move in the paint. Puts it up off the glass and misses off two of the right. Almost an air ball. And Sioux Falls with the basketball. 53-37, Warriors with the lead. 1:20 to go in the fourth. We'll get some Yankton depth onto the floor the next break. And don't go anywhere. Your Yankton Rexall post-game show will have your stats as well as your out-of-town scoreboard, post-game coach interview, preview of what's next for Yankton High School basketball action. Turnaround jumper for Warriors, no good. Landon Potts with the rebound. And officials will blow the play dead to try to get these substitutions in for Yankton. On the floor, Cale Gary, the 6'1 junior. The 6'5 sophomore, Jacob Bivens. 5'11 sophomore, number 25, Tate Bestie. Matt Grotenhuis as well. And also in 5'8 sophomore, Beck Reichen. And so it is Gary to inbound. Gives it over to Bestie. Bestie off to Reichen. Now it's Matt Grotenhuis. Spinning the top at the free throw line. Trying to give himself some room here. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow favors the Bucks. No, it's actually going to be a foul, rather. And they're going to get Aiden Brooks, his first, team third of the quarter. Inbound now for Yankton to Matt Grotenhuis. Grotenhuis down low. It's Bivens. Bivens in the paint. Turns around, shoots, is fouled. And Jacob Bivens going to line 4-2. Has a chance to get his first varsity points in his first varsity appearance. The 6'5 sophomore. Sends up his first and back iron, no. Second attempt up and no good either. 0 of 2 in that trip. 27 seconds. Washington can sit on the ball. And unless something different happens, it'll be Sioux Falls Washington 53, Yankton 37. The Warriors improved to 1-1 on the season. The Yankton Bucks fall to 0-2 to begin the year. Yankton Rexall postgame show around the corner. Don't go anywhere. This is Yankton Bucks basketball on KYNT and KYNTV.
Don't wait for the snow and cold to get here. Now is the time to get your garage and shop doors repaired and serviced before the winter season. It's time to call the Garage Door Professionals. This is Cody Miles, owner of Upper Midwest Garage Door. We will service your door for less problems this winter. So if your garage or shop doors need replacing or just a tune-up, get started today with your local independent Clopay dealer, Upper Midwest Garage Door. Give us a call, stop by, or learn more at uppermidwestgaragedoor.com.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
As times change, technology changes. Don't be left behind by your contact lenses. Vision Care Associates now offers infused multifocal contact lenses, specialized lenses that can provide you with clear vision at multiple distances without switching between glasses and contacts. Don't let glasses slow you down any longer. Call us today to schedule an appointment to try infused multifocal contact lenses.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
It's
that time of year again, and Yankton Rexall recommends that you protect yourself from the flu bug by getting the flu shot from their pharmacy. Stop by anytime Monday through Friday and receive your seasonal flu shot. No prescription or appointment necessary. They will even bill Medicare or insurance for those eligible. Stop in and get protected from the flu bug this season. Celebrating 100 years, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Yankton Rexall.
Something big is happening. Introducing Hy-Vee Perks. Now, Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like fuel savings. Plus, save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with Hy-Vee Perks prices like Tide. H Perks price $9.97. And bananas. H Perks price 39 cents a pound. Make the switch or sign up for Hy-Vee Perks and start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
You may have heard us say when you're shopping online, check things out before checkout. 1 in 4 people who reported losing money to fraud since 2021 said it started on social media. If you follow your favorite businesses on social media to get updates about upcoming events and promotions, you're not the only one. Scammers are watching too, and they may hijack legit businesses' giveaways and promotions to try to get your personal and financial information. Contact the South Dakota Attorney General's Office of Consumer Protection at 800-300-1986.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
And welcome to the Yankton Rexall postgame show. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Yankton Bucks fall in this one 53-37 to fall to 0-2 on the season. That was your Edward Jones financial advisor Colby cooked a scoreboard to win in sports. You have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Colby Cookta, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 605-665-4567 today. Edward Jones member SIPC. Your final stats recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business's signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. Start with Sioux Falls, Washington. Hayden Schilling had 6 points, 1 of 2 at the line. Samuel Baskin, 2 points, 0 of 1 at the line. Thomas Hoffman, 20 points. Brendan Verhey, 7 points, 1 of 2 at the line. 9 points for Lucas Johnson and 9 for Jace Woods. For Yankton, 12 points for Carson S., who's 1 of 3 at the line. Landon Potts at 8 points, 3 of 5 at the stripe. Tucker Gilmore, 5 points, 1 of 4. Matthew Sheldon, 12 points. And Jacob Bivens, 0 points, was 0 of 2 at the line. And your top-notch hustler of the game, brought to you by Top Notch Cleaners for the area's best window cleaning service. Contact Top Notch Glass Cleaning. Call them at 605-760-4664 or go online to yanktonwindowcleaning.com. Definitely Landon Potts tonight. That kid is on the floor a lot, diving after basketballs. Landon Potts is our top-notch hustler of the game. Defensive player of the game, brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians. Your residential and commercial pest control solution. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. That one is going to go tonight to Tucker Gilmore, really tasked with some hard defensive duties and did pretty well in the paint. He is our defensive player of the game. Offensive player of the game brought to you by Hy-Vee. Was a helpful smile in every aisle. Lead scorer Matthew Sheldon with 12 points here tonight. And then your move of the game, brought to you by Mason Schramm and the Move Group. Buying or selling, move with Mason and the Move Group. Well, overall for Yankton, I think it was when Sioux Falls Washington had the 4 missed shots off of a Carson turnover, and then Yankton ended up converting on a score. And now as I bring that up, I can't remember who actually scored the points. I want to say it was Matthew Sheldon. But that was our move of the game. And your out-of-town scoreboard is around the corner, as well as your post-game coach interview with Coach Chris Haynes, all here on the Yankton Rexall post-game show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
All under one roof. Your medical team at Yankton Medical Clinic includes 43 physicians in 18 specialties. All under one roof, they offer a full-service laboratory, imaging center, pharmacy, and ambulatory surgical center. All under one roof for your convenience for over 75 years. The physicians and staff at Yankton Medical Clinic wish you a healthy, happy holiday season. They are thankful for the support of their communities and look forward to serving you in the year ahead.
There are a lot of rates out there, and it can be tough to find the right one. Well, let's make it easy. With FNBO's special offer CD of 5.5% APY for 3 or 7 months, you can earn more, save more, and do more. That's 5.5% annual percentage yield for 3 or 7 months with a minimum deposit of $500 and an FNBO Premier checking account. Give your savings a great big boost with the Great Big Small Bank. FNBO, member FDIC.
Wherever you are in life, you've got plans. You need health insurance for today and for the future. You need Avera Health Plans. Coverage that connects you to community resources, fitness center incentives, and health coaching. You need a health plan that provides solutions for your business and for your family. Learn more at AveraHealthPlans.com. Avera Health Plans, moving health forward.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
This is Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson, along with Doctors Jim and Sheila Fitzgerald, Jay Fitzgerald, TJ Stotes, and Matt Erlinson, and our entire staff at First Chiropractic Centers. We wish you a holiday season full of joy, blessings, and good health. Thank you for the opportunity to serve you and your loved ones throughout this past year. We look forward to continuing our dedication to providing safe and effective chiropractic care. First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
And welcome back to the Yankton Rexall postgame show. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Let's check your out-of-town scoreboard. And that is brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Door, specializing in the sales, installation, and service of residential and commercial garage doors and openers throughout eastern South Dakota. Upper Midwest Garage Door is your local authorized Clopay dealer. All right, start with girls basketball, girls AA. And we go through there. Huron is leading Brookings 56-37. 5 minutes left in the fourth. O'Gorman defeated Sioux Falls Roosevelt girls 58-16. Sioux Falls Jefferson is leading Brandon Valley 55-48. Under a minute left in the fourth. Sioux Falls Washington did beat Yankton 55-36, but that was a really good game through at least 3 quarters, it looks like, for the Gazelles. And then Mitchell is leading Watertown 45-18. End of the third. So Yankton Gazelles fall to 2-2 on the year. And then boys AA basketball. Of course, our score 53-37. Sioux Falls Washington over the Bucks. Harrisburg defeats Sioux Falls Lincoln 81-61. Mitchell defeats Watertown 69-42. Sioux Falls Roosevelt is leading O'Gorman 23-9 at the end of the first. And then no update on Brookings versus Huron or St. Thomas More versus Douglas. That was your out-of-town scoreboard. Again, brought to you by Upper Midwest Garage Doors. Take another break. Come back with your post-game coach interview. Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV.
Are you on the marketplace but not sure how it all works? It does not cost you any more to have a certified licensed agent help you with your plan. With a certified agent, we can help you with your ID cards, billing, EOBs, and more. Contact me, Jen Great, at Missouri River Associates today. We can review your subsidy, choose a new plan for open enrollment, and explain your benefits. Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
All right, welcome back to your Yankton Rexall post-game show. Yankton Rexall, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Time for your post-game coach interview, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. Being joined by Coach Chris Haynes. Coach, it's a tough game. It was kind of tough out of the gates. Followed behind by 7, but there was multiple occasions where the Bucks did battle back, got back within a possession near the end of the game, at least kind of early in the fourth.
Yep.
But what does that say about the resilience of the Bucks?
Yeah, good job, our guys on that part. Hopefully we can stop from falling behind, especially early. But yeah, our guys battled back, and they cut it to, I think it was down to 2 or 3, and we had the ball in the fourth quarter. So you're there, right? You have a chance, and that's all you can ask for, is to have a chance in the fourth quarter. And we just got to execute a little bit better in the fourth quarter. Again, I thought a little bit of improvement on the defensive glass, but not near enough. That was a big thing that stood out. I think our guys played hard. The effort was there. Just now we got to, play a little bit smarter, and our execution has to get better.
Well, you mentioned rebounding. I was going to bring that up.
Yep.
And then kind of some of the offensive mistakes, it seems, turnovers and things of that nature. But that's just early in the season, and this team, well, they have played together in the sub-varsity ranks up, but they're all new together at the varsity level. Does that just take a little bit of time to kind of smooth out?
Yeah, and, got to give Washington a lot of credit. I mean, they got some really strong, quick athletes, and they get up and guard you and really pressure you. So I think their defensive pressure caused some turnovers for us. And then obviously they denied Landon. And, so we got to do a better job. We got to coach a little bit better on that and help Landon and put him in better opportunities. And other guys, we got to do some things so we can combat that a little bit. And we will going forward. This is the first time we really seen that this year. And, I don't think it'll be the last time we see it either.
Matthew Sheldon, pretty nice night. He had some big three-pointers, but also was able to get in the paint as well. Do you like seeing him kind of both in the perimeter, but also as a big guy in the paint?
No doubt. Matthew can do that. He can shoot it from the perimeter a little bit, and he can really go to the basket. We tried to get him inside a little bit on the block and didn't quite execute that as well as we would have liked. But, he's a guy that can score at multiple levels. So he's obviously a strong kid, and we need him to keep being aggressive and keep attacking the basket. Obviously, we just need other guys, to get more comfortable. And you can see Carson and Matthew already getting more comfortable. Landon and Tucker are fine. And then now we got to get a couple more guys to step up and be comfortable and a little more confidence on the offensive end for us.
Another tough matchup Friday, Sioux Falls Lincoln. Just the schedule just keeps getting
it's
just an even plateau, Coach.
And we knew it was going to be like that coming into the year, right? I mean, you got Harrisburg, Washington, Lincoln right off the bat. And so we knew it was going to be tough, and there was going to be some growing pains. But, again, if we're going to get there. It's just going to take us some time. Our guys are doing a good job. They keep working hard and keep getting some more experience. I really think we'll keep improving as the year goes on.
I know you never mind. I use this for the pregame for Friday. So even without JT Rock, Sioux Falls Lincoln, another good team, though.
So good. Obviously they put it on Washington pretty good last week. You got the AAA champs, and they got their quarterback and wide receiver out there. And, those two of the better athletes in the state for sure, and maybe in a while. I mean, those two are really good. And then 23, the Moore kid, or I forget his name. I think it's Moore or something like that. But he's more athletic than them.
Yeah.
So they are. Lincoln's really
You're saying
good.
They have athletes.
Yeah, and they kind of remind me of our team a little bit last year in the fact of how they guard and how aggressive they are, but except for they're 4 or 5 inches taller and longer than our guys last year. So they're really good, and they get after you defensively. They're going to press us, and so we'll see a lot of defensive pressure. Taking care of the basketball is going to be a huge issue Friday night.
Coach, thanks for joining us. I'll see you up in Sioux Falls on Friday.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Bryce.
All right, that was Coach Chris Haynes. Always appreciate him joining us. We'll take one last break, come back, and wrap things up here on the Yankton Rexall postgame show.
Are you concerned about macular degeneration and the impact it can have on your eyesight? Vision Care Associates is proud to offer new technology that can help diagnose and manage macular degeneration earlier and more effectively than before. With cutting-edge equipment and the expertise of Dr. Fieser, Dr. DeYoung, and Dr. Slowey, we're dedicated to providing you with the best possible care. Call today and see the difference.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
It's that time of year again, and Yankton Rexall recommends that you protect yourself from the flu bug by getting the flu shot from their pharmacy. Stop by anytime Monday through Friday and receive your seasonal flu shot. No prescription or appointment necessary. They will even bill Medicare or insurance for those eligible. Stop in and get protected from the flu bug this season. Celebrating 100 years, your hometown pharmacy since 1923. Yankton Rexall.
Start the new year with a new F-150 from Lewis & Clark Ford. I'm Brandon Tycrow. During Ford's Make the Holidays Bright sales event, save up to $10,000 off a brand new 2023 F-150. And right now, we have the biggest selection of new F-150s we've had in years. $10,000 off, great on the lot selection. If that doesn't make your holidays bright, I'm not sure what will. Ford's Make the Holidays Bright sales event going on at Lewis & Clark Ford Lincoln, 4th and Capitol, Yankton.
Something big is happening. Introducing Hy-Vee Perks. Now, Hy-Vee Fuel Saver is Hy-Vee Perks. Get the same great benefits like fuel savings. Plus, save even more on hundreds of products store-wide with Hy-Vee Perks prices like Tide. H Perks price $9.97. And bananas. H Perks price 39 cents a pound. Make the switch or sign up for Hy-Vee Perks and start saving today. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Hey, welcome back to the Yankton Rexall postgame show. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Yankton Bucks fall here tonight, 53-37. It got interesting there late in the game, really about halfway through the fourth, I believe. Sioux Falls Washington, though, just outdid them on the glass. And you heard Coach Chris Haynes talk about that. But this team is really fun to watch, and I'm looking forward to them to continue to develop together on the floor. There's a lot of games left, 18 games left, so there's a lot of time to do that moving forward this season. Your schedule preview brought to you by Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance. Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance is helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, they'll help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. And that is Sioux Falls Washington hosts Harrisburg Friday evening. Yankton Bucks travel to Sioux Falls Lincoln on Friday. That's a 6:30 p.m. pregame. KYNT, KYNTV with myself. And looking forward to that matchup. See if the Yankton Bucks can get on the board. That will be a tough victory if that is the case. I have your sub-varsity scores for Yankton today in the 9B game. Yankton lost 47-46. Isaac Olness and Grady Walder led the scoring, 20 for Olness and 19 for Walder. In the 9A matchup, Yankton lost 66-49, and that was Miles Drotsman with 16, Tegan LaCroix with 13. In the sophomore game, it was Yankton with the victory, 54-43. Owen Eidsness with 11, Miles Drotsman with 9. In the JV matchup, Yankton lost 66-26, and Jake Bivens had 7. And so that is your schedule preview and your sub-varsity scores. Thank you to Scotty Borman, our KYNT studio producer, all of our sponsors making this broadcast possible. Our very own Braden Butler, on-site producer, camera operator, to the coach for joining us, and to all of you for listening or watching KYNT, KYNTV. Go Bucks and go enjoy the rest of your night. This has been Yankton Bucks basketball, KYNT, KYNTV. I'm Bryce Ladwig. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for listening to Yankton Athletics on KYNT, a Riverfront sports property, and Yankton's home team. Remember, KYNT is your home for Yankton High School athletics.